guys, it's VC10 Aviation here, and today we'll be making another London Gatwick Model Airport update. So we've got the TAP A321 in the retrojet heading out to Porto. Ethiopian A350 in the Star Alliance. This arrived in from Addis Ababa, I believe. I do apologise in advance if I have pronounced that incorrect. Delta well, it's not an A350. This is an A350. This is a 767-400, and this is arrived in from New York, and it will be heading out to New York. They did, during the closing sort of window for this service, because this is a seasonal route, they brung in a couple of 767s, I think, 767-400s. I remember seeing on Flight Radar. So yeah, so I thought I'd include this one in. As you can see, it's in an older Delta livery, so hopefully Delta do some more special liveries, perhaps a bit more excitement rather than the same old aircraft. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I might give them some inspiration. I don't know. Hopefully. Got the EasyJet A321. This is EasyJet Europe. This is another registration change you might be able to see. So this is India Sierra Golf. So this is heading, this just arrived in from Paris, as you can see. Won't be going very far at the moment, because we've got an A350 taxiing and we've got an A330 next to that. So then we've got the Turkish Airlines A330 in the retrojet. This arrived in from Istanbul. Yes, they do fly these in. I believe they're not common. They're not like a everyday like Heathrow or anything like that, but we do get them in. They normally, to Gatwick, they normally fly A321s. Even the 737s now are rarer, which is a bit disappointing, really. Even the 737 is rarer, because what used to happen is before the A321s, they normally sent the 737-900s, and then we'd have a 737-800 on. I don't know if it would be Antalya or something like that, but it used to be 737-800, 737-900. But we do have the occasional wide body, the occasional 777-300ER, and the occasional A330-200, 300. And if you're really lucky, the occasional A350. I've only really noticed they've brought in the A350 once. I've never known them to bring it in any more than that. Because I remember one time they brought it in. Unfortunately, I never managed to see it. But yeah, so they do fly in the A330s, and I believe of January the 14th they had brought in an A330-200, what was on the schedule, and I think that was the Turkish national team livery. I think they brought in. So yeah, so they do sort of fly the A330s occasionally into Gatwick. Then we've got a Wizz Air A321. This just arrived in from Athens. Then we've got the Qatar 777-200LR. This is heading out to Doha. Occasionally Qatar does bring in the 777 to Gatwick. They have brought in all sorts of stuff during the years. Their operations at Gatwick. A330, 300, A350-900, A350-1000, 777-300ER. Yeah, I think maybe once or twice we had a 777-200LR, which is very, very rare. It's one of the, I think it was one of the underselling variants of the 777. I think it doesn't have many operators. In fact, it's very, very rare airplane. So yeah, so we got this. I think the last 777 we got from Qatar Airways was in December of 2022, I think. That was the day after British Airways revealed the One World livery to everybody. So yeah, so that was the day after that, and then the day after that, the rotation got switched to a 787, because I think the last 777 we got was Alpha 7 Bravo Echo Charlie, what was in the FIFA World Cup livery. So yeah, so that was that. I think that was the last time we had a 777. I think. But yeah, so that's that. That's heading out to Doha. Then we got the new service. This is not started yet, but this will be starting in May. So we've got the Singapore Airlines A350 heading out to Singapore Changi. I'm looking forward to this one. And then we've got the Saudi 7810, and this will be heading out to Jeddah. Another nice addition for Gatwick. We don't normally see the 7810